Rosabelli Coelho. I'm the program manager for MISTI-Brazil Program. MISTI is MIT's flagship international education program, and it is rooted in the Mens et Manus, MIT's motto, and we added the mundus to that motto, which means it's the theory, the practice, and the world. The idea is to, with the internships abroad, give the MIT students an opportunity to also be exposed and work with other cultures and other peers and supervisors in different countries. MISTI has 18 different country programs. We serve 18 different countries. MISTI has been around for 25 years and we've sent 5,400 students, an average of 700 students a year for these internships, and the numbers have been growing. We are trying to figure out what are the interests of the students. So the students need to meet us, and we'll have a meeting about what are the interests, what is his or her background, and we will try to match that to either an opportunity we already have, or we'll just go out and try to find something that will fit that student's interest. So that's what happened with Ricardo De Armas. He is a student here at MIT, and he went for an internship in Brazil, and hopefully he'll be able to say what was really his experience there now.
I'm currently a senior in mechanical engineering here at MIT, and I discovered an interest in medical devices, working in hospitals nearby, shadowing doctors, and just seeing how medical devices are used in that industry and the impact they can have in not only in patients but in the healthcare field. And so I knew I wanted to gain more experience in this industry because I thought it was a great combination of engineering and medicine, which are two things that I love. And so when I found that there were companies in Brazil that do medical devices, I immediately wanted to go there. First and foremost, to gain work experience abroad, and also to perfect my Portuguese. So when I came to Rosa with this interest, she was very easy to talk to and very willing to help. I actually came to her with a list of medical device companies that I was interested in, and Rosa was always there to make the first contacts with those companies and assist me throughout the process.
When Ricardo talks about the need to speak Portuguese, and that's one of the prerequisites to some of the MISTI programs do have a language component, and for undergraduates we require them to take Portuguese here at MIT. We do offer 4 semesters. In Ricardo's case, he took the accelerated Portuguese for Spanish speakers, where he can, in 2 semesters, basically take its 4 semesters in 2.
Which definitely served me well when I went to Brazil. Another thing that helps is obviously knowing Spanish. I think Spanish is very similar to Portuguese with certain nuances, but being able to know Portuguese and know the traditions of Brazil helped me a lot working at the company. There were definitely times when I said things in Spanish that don't exactly translate to Portuguese, but you learn from that, and everyone over there was so welcoming and so willing to help me out.
It's not just the language. We train the students on how to do work in Brazil, and we organize a retreat, and that's just getting improved as we go, as we become a more mature program. I mean, as the students learn the language, I think that the language can't come without the culture. And the way that Nilma, our MIT instructor, does it, I think she really combines the two of them, the language and the culture, and the students are better prepared, not because just of learning the language, but also taking the other training sessions and health, safety, security, and how to work in Brazil, to be able to understand and to create ties with Brazil and with Brazilians, which is the main reason that MISTI exists, which is to really make these connections happen and to people understand that this is a shrinking world, and you either know how to work in multicultural teams, or you are just not going to be successful. MIT Brazil is a young program, so we're only now getting to develop these relationships with corporate hosts, and having had this opportunity and really this amazing experience with Covidien just makes us just more and more excited about spreading the word and getting more students like Ricardo.